We just lost him, a good friend, David Crosby. I first saw David Crosby in 1969 when my mother took me to Woodstock. During Woodstock, my mother said, "Hey, David Crosby just said hello to you." Actually, what he said was, "Hey out there, hey baby, how you doing?" And since I was a baby at Woodstock, that's how my mom told me that David Crosby said hello to me. I did meet him. I didn't meet him later that year. Actually, but it was the next year when my mother was good friends with many musicians, and we met a lot of them, and I met Mama Cass and a bunch of other people. But I didn't really know David Crosby, but I got to meet him a couple of times. So, but it was really great. So actually, Woodstock was the second concert that they had ever done together, and that was Woodstock in 1969, with Crosby, Stills, and Nash, and Young was there. He had played one of the previous shows together prior to Woodstock. Although each member was experienced musicians, and the lack of playing together actually resulted in the band being incredibly nervous at that. That's what David Crosby and actually Neil Young had said in later reports. This included a great performance of songs from their first album released without Young, and who came out and played his own thing as a duo with Stills. And so they announced that they were forming a band in Buffalo, Springfield. Although the act in Buffalo, Springfield, had since been disabled and not basically to turn down. So it never happened. But the electric set of the powerful Paul Comer and Stephen Stills and David Crosby, the tune Woodships was what they played at Woodstock, as much tightly focused performance than even offered by Jefferson Airplane the previous morning. So this song, the Woodships, was played by Jefferson Airplane the previous day. This is the last day, day 3, and the National Guard had already been deployed. Everyone was going crazy. This place was a mess. The owner of the field at Woodstock was crying into his hands because we had just ruined his whole place. So I really honored David Crosby for his gift. He's inducted to the Music Hall of Fame twice, both for each of them, the Byrds and the Crosby, Stills, and Nash groups that he conducted. And he was generally a wonderful man. A lot of people just are outpouring about his gifts and his support. And so I want to end this with playing a song of his. So let's play this song, and let's go from there. Okay.